Hi, Linda Bowen here from stampingwithlinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. It's Tuesday in Creative Fold, and my Creative Fold today is going to be spotlighting some of the retiring items out of the Stampin' Up! Catalog. Now, these items, some of them are at a very special price, but only while supplies last. So head over to my blog, stampingwithlinda.com, to check out all the items that are on sale. So I have already taken and used the Layering Ovals dies, which is a retiring item, and also the banded together stamp set, and have stamped on the greeting in Mossy Meadow. I then have used the daisy punch, both the regular and the medium one, and punched my daisy. I'm going to go ahead and put those daisies together. Now, these daisy punches are not going away. They're still available. Like I said, I've used the regular one and the medium one, and adding dimensions to give some height. I've taken a small circle. The layering circle dies are also going away, and I use the supple embossing folder to emboss my circle so that I have a little texture to the center of that daisy. I'm going to grab my glue dots. Have you guys noticed that the glue dots are on the opposite side of the paper? Kind of hard for me to figure out where the glue dots are now, because I'm the old dog that doesn't like a change. So I've got my daisy. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paper. I have two pieces of the Ornate Garden Specialty Paper. Now, when this paper came out, it was $15 for a packet, but if you head over to my blog, you can get it for $6 for a full pack of this specialty paper, providing that it's still available by the time of the video airs. These pieces are just a 1/2 inch by 4 inch. I've done two of those. I have a piece of the same designer series paper. This actually measures 2 1/4 by 4 1/4, excuse me, by 4, and I am going to attach it to my piece of the designer series. That, again, this is the Ornate Garden with the daisies. This measures 4 by 5 1/2. I've also taken my Taylor tag punch, punched out the designer series paper and a piece of the Mossy Meadow. We're going to go in here and take our card paste. This is Mossy Meadow, measuring 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, and it's scored at the 4 1/4. Going to add in the center a piece of Whisper White. This measures 4 by 5 1/4. And then I'm going to take the smaller 1/2 inch pieces of that paper, and I'm going to add a little border down at the bottom. See, my tape is kind of off the edge, so I'm just going to curl it so it goes back in behind that designer series paper. I have not been putting the designer series paper and flowing it into my card, and I am really liking that. It just adds to the front of the inside of the card. Now we're going to take that piece of designer series paper. Again, make sure you head over to my blog and check out all the great prices, especially on the accessories. Some really good steals over there. So we've got this. I'm going to go in and take my designer series paper, and I'm going to take that tag punch, and I'm going to cut that in half, and I'm going to add that to the back of that Mossy Meadow, just to extend out that Taylor tag punch. So now we've got that paper, adding a border. Then I'm going to go in and grab that layering oval that is stamped with the banded together. So you've got this pretty little tag. Next, what I have is a piece of that Mossy Meadow. It's 1 1/4 by 8 1/2, and I've already scored it at the 4 1/4. I'm going to add my adhesive, and this is just going to have a fun flap opening. So we're just going to put that right about there. We're going to add that label. You know what? Let's see if I can pull this apart. I kind of like it that way. I'm going to leave it like so. And we're going to put that tailored tag punch there. We're going to grab a couple glue dots for the back of my daisy. Now this card was inspired by a pretty one that was done with a Rococo Rose cardstock during a recent challenge, and I'll be sharing that card in the next couple of days. But there you have a fun card, Create a Fold, using that beautiful Ornate Garden Designer Series paper that you can get right now, a full pack of it, for only $6. Thanks for joining me. Talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.